Hey everybody, I'm Not Great, and welcome to completely unnecessary broadcast, because all that I am doing, there we go, aside from looking for my phone charger, is grinding out levels in Final Fantasy VI, the Pixel Remaster. We've only got, 2 things left to do in the game. There we go. I'm getting all situated and shit here. Yeah, we've only got 2 things left to do in the game. One of them is to kill a Brachiosaur, and the other one is to kill Kefka. Like, to go through Kefka's tower and everything, but yeah, kill Kefka. So, super boring. But I figured I'd go ahead and broadcast it. Especially because, like, I'm doing this whole thing on auto battle. So I'm just gonna sit here and bullshit and probably eat dinner at some point, and then I'll quit once I need to get a shower. Oh fuck! God damn it! God damn you all! Because that keeps fucking happening. So I have auto battle turned on, and I have Setzer set to slot. That's his auto battle thing. It's just to keep using slot over and over and over again. And disproportionately, that keeps fucking happening. Like, an unnecessarily large amount of times. Like, that's probably the 7th or 8th time in the 30 minutes I've already been playing that has fucking occurred. And it's goddamn ridiculous. Just absolutely insane. And I even put a safety bit on Savin, and that doesn't stop it. It's just Setzer keeps game overing me while I'm running through here. And luckily I'm saving like every battle or two, because we're in the dinosaur forest, and you never know when a Brachiosaur is gonna come out and go, ah bitch, and kill you. If you want to stop and take a look at the levels, I'm planning on stopping once I get people up to about 4,000 HP. What the shit is this? I don't care. I already know how to. I have the fucking Twitch app open, and it just like, let's see, sent me another thing as I'm monitoring the stream like on my phone, and it just sent me a thing. It's like, you can manage your Twitch in the app, and it's like, I fucking am. Like, the fuck do you think that I'm doing? Whatever. I can only stream right now because I know for a fact that my wife is not trying to play an online game because she is currently working on shredded chicken tacos. So I thought I would take advantage of her absence from her computer to do a quick broadcast. So yeah, this is my first party that I'm grinding up. And yeah. That's pretty much where we are. See, fuck you, Setzer. Fuck you. That's like the 8th fucking time. Fucking asshole. You know what? You just get to go back to... You just attack now. I don't even fucking care anymore. You don't get to use your slot anymore. You are bad at it. Just throw your fucking darts. I have him doing that because there's a chance for an instant kill, and I would kind of like that. All right, we can get rid of Umaro. Not that I'm super excited about getting Umaro out of my party or anything. Flip Umaro to You don't need the growth egg or the gauntlet anymore. Alright, so we'll stick with everybody else. And that way, if we do it this way... God damn you, Setzer. Alright, so who's the lowest level? 40, 42... Either Mog or Cyan. Let's do Cyan. Let's see. Okay, cool. Cyan will give you the growth egg. And we'll definitely put on... Yeah, your magic evasion blows. Or we could do your defense. It's whatever. You know what? Let's give you 2 swords. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, yep. Cool. Let's run with it. Oh yeah, you need an Esper. You don't know a whole lot, so that means that we can give you somebody who will give you good bonuses. Like a 50% HP bonus. Or a stamina bonus. We're learning Karaoke, which doesn't fucking matter because you'll learn it over here, but you can't. There you go, fuck. HP 30. Magic 2. HP 10. MP 10. Yeah, we'll teach you Flare. Go for the HP for now. Super boring grindfest stream. So I actually don't have that much time to do this. Like, one, my wife is cooking, and I'll probably eat on stream. We're having, you know, shredded chicken tacos, so. Fuck! God, fuck. Damn, fuck. Alright. Tools, chainsaw. What's your strongest spell? I don't even give a flying fuck. Like, what is your strongest spell? We'll do Viraga. And we'll do attack. What the fuck? Fuck you. Like a dinosaur fuck. Damn. That is some weak shit. Alright, tools, back to the chainsaw. Blitz. I mean, at least he's surviving it. Fuck, we got him. We got the Brachiosaur. So I've got to post this episode now. That's a lot of shit. Cyan is level 41, breaks 2700 HP, and it doesn't really fucking matter anymore. Like, I don't need to read that shit off any fucking longer. Everybody good? Yeah. So yeah, that was the Brachiosaur. And that eliminates... Okay, you're good. Setzer, you can attack. Tools, chainsaw, Bushido, Tempest. There we go. Bark. Fuck. There we go. Alright, taking the Genji glove off of you. You don't need that shit. But what you could use is a gauntlet. Yeah. I like it. Oh shit, there we go. Alright. Well, damn. Fucking Brachiosaur fucking up my schedule. Now I guess I have to spend the weekend grinding up levels, getting everybody up high enough to take on Kefka's tower. That was one of the two things. Like, I thought that Brachiosaur was gonna murder my ass, and that was one of the things. There we go. Well, oh well, best laid plans, and fuck, there's another one. Ooh, damn. Not even in the red, though, so we can't even go for a desperation attack. Ooh. Fireball. Yeah, take that. Meteor, just like what wiped out your species. Which is why it's ironic that... See, we're dead now. That's why it's ironic that they use Meteor. This is why I save after every fight. Oh shit. When did you master that, I wonder? Oh well, whatever. All you've got left is the snake and the other thing. Oh well, that's an HP bonus, we'll take that. So I am curious, because I know I would get a copyright claim if I tried this, but I'm curious if I... Oh fuck, because I just reloaded, that's right. It resets auto battle. There we go. I do karaoke pretty regularly. Would anybody be interested in karaoke videos? Like songs and shit? I don't know. I know when I've had a couple of drinks, the idea sounds really nice. I said it out loud just now. I was like, actually, that's kind of a shitty idea. I don't need that. Nobody needs that. Let's see. Yep, we'll do that. There we go. Yay, 7, it's 50. We have more impartisans. I'm glad that in the same video, we've got beating the Brachiosaur, just like slaughtering that fucker, and also being slaughtered by the Brachiosaur. I like portraying both sides of the story. Cyan, 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 turn around. Turn around, Cyan. There you go. His penultimate attack and only does 6,000 damage. I have the growth egg, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, we're here until I think everybody breaks 4,000 HP. Because that's the arbitrary point I've set for myself. Looks like Edgar's probably gonna hit it next. I know I'm gonna miss it whenever Sabin hits it. Because Bum Rush is some good shit. So once he's got it there, that's it. It's over. It's like, I'm gonna be sad. Yay, Cyan! Go, go, Cyan! Did I save? I don't know. I know I did just now. So, what the fuck to talk about? I won't make this drag out or anything. I was super surprised at that Brachiosaur encounter, so, then how well it went. So I'm not gonna try and turn this into, like, an hour of me just sitting here bullshitting. What was I talking about? Oh, nice, crit. I got through 2 neighborhood jobs today. I, went to one guy's place, swapped out a can light on his porch for a recessed wafer light, disc light, however you want to say it. Technically, I guess they're different things. I also fixed his doorbell system. He had a custom, video system from a company called Vivint. And I do want to say, if you ever have the opportunity to have a Vivint security system or camera, monitor, whatever system installed, don't fucking do it. Just absolutely do not fucking do it. And they will come, they will fuck your shit up, and they don't even care. Oh, there's Edgar's stuff. And they are bad. I'm pretty sure for one of my customers, I'm pretty sure that the person who owned their house before they moved in had that system. And whenever they came to reclaim their hardware as the person was moving out, they just cut her fucking doorbell wire. And it's now like buried back in her wall. And sometime soon, I'm gonna have to go over there and make a great big, well, not a great big, I'm gonna have to make a hole in the brick so that I, on her behalf, can fish out the wire. And it's just shitty what they did. Here 40. Yep, here we go. Umaro's, oh, by the way, I don't remember if this is part of the video, but Umaro was the first person to hit 4,000 HP. Equip. Artisan, yes. Let's see. Your growth egg. I want that. Higher evasion? Sure. Yeah. That sounds good. Then for abilities, Espers, you also can learn pretty much whatever the fuck you want. Don't need M key for you. Strength, magic, stamina. And we'll go strength. Actually, magic is probably better, but somebody else is already on Balagamanda. So it's whatever. Where was I? Oh yeah. So the shit that I did. So one guy's place fixed his doorbell system, installed that light, and he was fishing around the neighborhood for people to help cut off tree limbs because his trees were so overgrown in the front of his yard that the grass could not get sunlight and so could not grow. So he wanted that done, and I happened to have an 18-volt, 8-inch chainsaw. It's like, all right, we'll see what we can do, because I didn't think it was going to be that big a deal. It was that. It was a pretty big fucking deal. God damn you. Goddamn dinosaurs. Goddamn meteors. Heal us, Mog. Or not. Nice. So yeah, took care of that. But in the middle of it, I had to leave to go. Like, I was working on the doorbell part. And, the transformer was you're not familiar with doorbell systems, there are 3 basic components. There's a transformer, which can reduce your 120 volts to like 16 or 18 or 24, like it's different levels. And there's the button that's at the front, and then there's the chime that's in the house that lets you know when somebody hits the button. And it's all one big circle. And the key is the button. So you have the transformer, which regulates the voltage, and then one wire, like there are 2 wires that leave from the transformer. You guys are getting a Doorbells 101 lesson, because there's nobody in chat to talk to me. So 2 wires leave the transformer. One of those wires goes to the doorbell. From the doorbell, another wire goes to the chime. And from the chime, another wire goes back to the transformer. So every element has 2 wires that are somehow connected to it. And they go in a circle. So power comes from the transformer and goes to the doorbell. And it just kind of sits there until somebody presses the doorbell button. And that creates, that completes the circuit. So what that does is that sends a charge to the chime that allows electricity to go through the chime. What do we want for you? Sure, we'll do stamina, fuck it. That allows electricity to go through the chime, which moves the striker in the chime and lets it hit the little xylophone thingy. And that's what makes the noise. So in this guy's place, what they had done, these Vivint guys, like Vivint systems run off of a dedicated power supply. So there's no interruption. There's no interrupted part. That's what all the video doorbells. Ooh. Oh, goodbye, Cyan. So sad it had to come to that. There we are. That sucked. You're dead. So this guy had this old Vivint system, but he wanted an Xfinity system. And they said they would not touch anything until and unless his doorbell worked. Which is bullshit. Because it's a really easy system to figure out. All you need is a multimeter that can run a continuity test to make sure there's a complete circuit, and there you go. You just go to the various wires, make sure that they're all intact, and you're fine. Also, you can do a voltage check on the transformer to make sure that it also is performing appropriately. In this guy's case, all the wires were intact. The first transformer the transformer that was there was not working properly. There was a second transformer that was just sitting in his attic that was also not working properly. That one didn't work. So I bought a new doorbell kit because I needed the button and I needed the transformer, and it's cheaper to do it that way. But it was handy because we also ended up needed to replace the chime, because the chimes can wear out over time, and the strikers will get stuck, or especially with ring doorbells. Ring doorbells, you're supposed to be able to do a setting where they're supposed to work with analog doorbells. The actual chime ones, not the electronic ones. Supposed to be able to, but sometimes whenever they update themselves to literal fucking death. And, Bahamut, let's get Setzer out of here as soon as fucking possible. And so they pretend that the manual doorbell, the analog doorbell, is a digital one, and they try to send constant voltage to it, which means that the striker moves and hits the little ketone thing, the little xylophone sort of piece, and then sticks there. Like it never falls back into the position that it's supposed to reset itself. And it'll stay like that until the chime itself wears out, and you're done. It's fucked at that point. God damn it! Don't do meteor. You did meteor. Fuck you. Cyan's dead. Maga's dead. You're dead now. Trying to level these people the fuck up. You're killing them. It's a lot of experience for 2 people. So yeah, it was all just a matter of troubleshooting. Let's just go ahead and use it. Making sure all the wires were intact. Identifying which pieces needed to be replaced, which was the button, because the old button was the Vivint, camera button. And that doesn't work with shit. And one of the 2 chimes. He had 2 chimes. So doing all that shit. And eventually everything went well with that job. And the other job that I had to do was replacing some breakers for a lady. Because if you are at all familiar, and this is getting inside baseball shit, but it's fine. If you're at all familiar with breakers and panels and things like that, there's certain brands of panels, and only that brand's breakers will work in that panel. On Mog, do sunbath. Please do sunbath. Whatever. So there's a brand called Eaton. E-A-T-O-N. And I guess we should back up a little bit more. Oh shit, Sabin hit 4,000. I'm still gonna keep him on though. He's my leader in this assault on dinosaurs. I'm gonna make them go extinct again, I swear to you. So several years ago, the electrical code in the US was updated, and this is the National Electrical Code, but the NEC is used all over the world. Was updated to include AFCI breakers. An AFCI breaker is a breaker that monitors the voltage and potential running through your hot and neutral wires, or irregularities that could suggest that there's an arc somewhere in the circuit. An arc is when you have 2 conductors that are nearby but not necessarily touching, or at least not touching in a solid way. But the potential between them is greater than the resistance offered by the air between them, and so electricity will pass between the 2. This is where you get your visible spark, and this can happen in low voltage, it can happen in residential commercial voltage, it can happen in high industrial voltage, it can happen fucking anywhere that there's voltage. But after a certain point, and I think that's around 50 volts, it can be potentially dangerous. The arc can be enough to start a fire, or easily start a fire, more easily. Or, remove a chunk of your skin. Arc flashes can potentially, vaporize your flesh. So they're not good, and they can start fires, they can hurt people as well. So they have these breakers to monitor for arcs. Eaton's breakers for arc flash circuit interruption. Their older style. My best guess is that they're looking for patterns that indicate arcs, but there are certain appliances that people use, like dishwashers, disposals, coffee makers, hot plates, crock pots, shit like that, that use more energy quicker. And my theory is that those devices on these older arc fault breakers wear down the breaker's ability to recognize patterns over time to where it just thinks that, damn near every load is an arc fault. And will trip itself. And so I do a lot of changing those breakers out. This lady had me do 2 of those. There's a newer style. It's supposed to be more reliable. We hope that it is. We're pretty sure it is. Like, we haven't had, me personally or my company, we haven't really had any problems with the arc fault function failing on this newer style. And it takes up less space in the panel, so there's always that. Oh, Cyan's getting there, or Setzer's almost there. Cyan's getting there fast. Mog is not so much. And we'll go back later and start learning, like, get everybody up on their spells. Eventually. So yeah, swapped out 2 of those. And then did some tree trimming for this guy with my little Ryobi chainsaw. And couldn't get as much cleared as we wanted to, because my chainsaw was only 8 inches and 18 volts. But we got a little bit done. And he's going to hire a guy to come in and do the higher, heavier, bigger stuff that would have been too dangerous for us to do on our own. And that has been my day thus far. And like I mentioned earlier, we will probably go out and do karaoke later, me and Plum. We're both very much rock and roll people. We have a bar that we go to where not a whole lot of people are there. So everybody can be spaced out. But the karaoke guy, the KJ, which I was for 11 years until recently, at a different bar. He's pretty cool. I'm trying to get him to use the, he uses the Kara Fun program, which gives you access to the entire library of a company called Karaoke Version. Goodbye, Setzer. Get the fuck out. And they do pretty good work. They stepped in. Wow, you're gonna get history time. Okay, so see, this is working. This is working. I'm filling time. So some karaoke, not trivia, but things to know, right? So the previous big publisher for karaoke, and if anybody here does karaoke, this is actually a really good thing to know. The previous big publisher was a publisher called Sound Choice, and their tracks were pretty good. Turns out their tracks were pretty good because they were ripping them off directly from the publishers. Like, they were using software to just, remove vocal tracks, and they'd go through and clean them up a little bit, whatever. 43, 43, 52, 42, 42. Okay. Yep, that'll work. They did this until they got sued by Joe Walsh of the Eagles. And he sued the ever-loving shit out of them. And they deserved it, because they ripped off one of his songs. Weren't paying any kind of royalties. And, yeah, it was absolute horseshit, and they deserved every fucking thing that they got. And then they went around suing Sound Choice went around suing other people to make up for the money that they lost from being sued by Joe Walsh. And actually killed a guy that we know, me and Plum. He was a host at a rival bar. We'd been to his show. He was a beautiful man, an elderly guy, and the stress of the lawsuit literally killed him. He had a heart attack and died because they were trying to sue him for like 60 grand for, not for having their tracks, but for displaying their logo without a license after he had bought like the actual CDs with all this music on it. And he owned every fucking thing, but they didn't care because they decided to institute a license policy. And because he wasn't paying for a license, they figured, oh, we can go and sue him. And I know another guy who fought this and won. This old guy did not. He did not have to fight it at all because it killed him. So fuck those guys. they started losing popularity because they were suing their fucking customers. And, surprise, fucking surprise, they're engaging in frivolous lawsuit after frivolous lawsuit. And another karaoke guy I know who works on the northwest part of the town that we are in, he got sued and he actually fought it, but it still cost him like $40,000 in lawyer's fees to fight it and win. So it's a lose-lose situation altogether. So Sound Choice can rot in hell. So in the vacuum that was left from Sound Choice trying to sue their own customers into oblivion, and there's a lot of piracy that goes on still, but you get the idea. Different publishers popped up. One of them is Party Time with a Y instead of an I in the word time. One of them is Karaoke Version. One of them is SBI. They're a British company. And you can pay them for tracks, and they run like $2 to $3 per track. And I don't like streaming services, so I was buying all of my karaoke tracks, and I probably spent like a couple of $1,000s on tracks, going like $9 a night, once a week. But they're really good, and if you run the Kara Fun program, that is run by the Karaoke Version people, is made by them, and so all of their tracks are in that program. And it's a really good library, don't get me wrong. There are some things that they don't have access to because there are other karaoke publishers that have exclusive rights, like Pearl Jam music. You won't find a lot of Pearl Jam in Kara Fun because they have a contract that's evidently still good to this day with another company. Their abbreviation is either RS or RZ. I want to say it's like Rising Star or Rising something. And RZ did really good fucking work with their tracks, so I don't begrudge Pearl Jam that. But Karaoke Version tried to make some Pearl Jam tracks, and eventually they had to take them all down. But the joke's on them because I bought them before they got turned down, and I have them on a hard drive. But you can't find them otherwise anymore through Karaoke Version. Don't use Meteor, thank you. Because of that. So what are we at? So that's a brief history of the business part of karaoke. Yeah, fuck you. Take that, my dog's better than your jaws. That's the abbreviated introduction to that shit. But there's also a community of people who make karaoke tracks for fun. I actually follow one on YouTube, follow their channel and get updates. It's a Funbox Karaoke, and they literally just publish all their tracks through YouTube. And there's a database of them and the people that you can buy from, called karaokenerds.com. Karaoke Nerds is fucking amazing because you have all these guys who aren't in it for the money. Like, they'll get like ad revenue off of their videos being watched, sure, but they're not in it explicitly for the money. What if we do Forest Hockey? Yeah, we'll just do Forest Hockey. They're doing it because they love karaoke and they want to see songs that people love being made into tracks. So you have so many like B-sides and punk rock and metal, and it's just an amazing fucking community. So the moral of this story, goodbye Cyan. Sorry. The moral of this story, like the point that I'm trying to get to, is I'm trying to get our karaoke guy not just to use the Kara Fun player, which he has to pay for a subscription to, but it gives him access to their full library, but also to, alt-tab over to YouTube every now and then and do some of these, like, this B-side radio stuff. And Funbox actually has a playlist called B-side radio. It's awesome. Check out Funbox and karaoke, like the fruit. P-E-A-R Eoki. Yeah, you get the idea. There we go. Yeah, okay. Diamond helm is fine. Crystal, we're gonna back down to diamond. Diamond, there we go. And we're getting you off of Lakshmi's juice. That's another music reference. That's a live reference, this band. But yeah, so we're trying to get him to move over to that so we can do some of the songs that we never get to do because they're only fan made. Alright, is anybody else still below 2,000 HP? Couple people. Oh no, we're gonna have to do Gao soon. Oh shit. Oh shit. So yeah, that's the karaoke situation. We're at this bar. It's not usually very crowded. Everybody's spread out, and there's lots of open space. We bring our own disposable mic covers that we ordered off as Amazon. It's like $20 a bag for like 1,000 of these fucking things, and we used to use them at our show. And strongly recommend that everybody use one, but we live in Texas, and so you can't do that, evidently. Let's see. Why did I do that? It's right here at the very bottom. Fuck. Actually, no, we'll get a growth egg on. That way, all of them can equally steal experience from. What am I growing? God damn it! Can equally steal experience from Zap because he doesn't need it anymore. Oh, what is this? Okay. Plum just sent me a thing. I'll look at it later. God, this is fun to talk about. I know a lot about it. I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, doing anything in Texas sucks because there's no regulation and our governor doesn't care if we live or die. He just wants people to vote for him so he can fuck them. In his fucking wheelchair. I apologize for being aimless. Let's see. Death, Ultimate Quake, Zaga. How do you not know Holy or fucking fine? Okay. Oh, Celis is dead. No experience for you, Celis. Oh shit, the tacos are ready. Alright, I will use that as my cue to cut off this stream and start uploading this episode, which is going to have another copyright claim on it. I just know it, even though there's only been 2 fucking songs that played for the whole fucking thing. They're going to pick like a 3-minute section and go, oh yeah, we claim that, because they're fuckers. God, you're getting close to being done too, dude. Rock on. But yeah, I'll see you guys again on Monday for some more actual Final Fantasy VI. We'll go through and start on Kefka's Tower, regardless of how much I have to level this weekend to do it. And that'll close out the series, and just in time to focus on Elden Ring and Triangle Strategy. For me to maybe, hopefully, get an internet provider that doesn't suck, and maybe fiber, so I can stream on a regular basis. And to be ready for Chrono Cross to start next Friday when it launches. I have not taken off the day for Chrono Cross, and unless my car decides to self-destruct again, which I can't afford to fix anyways, we'll just start playing at night, and maybe just stream for an extra little while on that Friday. Anyways, fuck it. We're done. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. And we'll close this game out on Monday.